I'm here for the same reason that you just said. And they're not even from our neighborhoods, they come from town somewhere. And this all started because of I threw my kids off my property because he put a hole in my side with a baseball bat. And 20 minutes later, I had 20 kids out front of my house knocking on my door threatening me. So I called the police. Cops came. When we got there, they asked where they were, and I said, down in the field working, playing football. And then they went down and talked to him, and one officer came back and said, basically, there's nothing they can do. And I'm just having a hard time believing that, you know? I mean, it's like, how would you feel if you had 20 kids sitting outside your house? And then every day, every couple of hours, 5 or 6 of them come up, and they sit out in front of my house cursing, throwing soda bottles on my porch, throwing eggs at my house last night. When the cop told me that there's a curfew at 11 o'clock, is that true?
Yes.
There's a curfew at 11 o'clock.
Correct.
And he sat there and told me that it was okay for those kids to stay out from my house at 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, yelling profanities at me. Is that acceptable?
I'm pretty sure that's not exactly how it happened, Brian, because there's always two sides to every story. As far as the Orkin thing, when the officers got there, they weren't aware that the property was posted. The complaint did not come in from Harry Orkin or anybody from Orkin, or whoever, from Orkin. So normally, if it's a trespassing complaint, it's made by the interested party, who would be the property owner. That wasn't done. He called the next day and told us, no, I don't want those kids on the property. That's been taken care of.
Right,
They
right.
will not be
I
on the
understand that,
property.
and I appreciate that. And it's sad, because I mean, kids aren't really happy with the adult play football, you know?
True.
So, I mean, I don't want to begrudge kids for something to do, but I mean, I don't want to be harassed every night.
And you shouldn't.
What's next? I mean,
And you
last
shouldn't.
night was egg, what's today?
If they walk down the street and they don't, I don't care if they're from, Michigan, if they walk down the street, there's not a whole lot we can do as long as they're not breaking law. Now, there was an incident last night, which you're aware of, and I mean, this is what I mentioned when Dwight was up here about provoking. These kids were walking past your house according to this report, and you said some things to them, and
No.
well, there's witnesses to it.
Is there
They
really?
aren't all friendly toward you, and you're actually receiving a citation for it. So, I mean, if you're going to sit there on your porch, excuse my language, everyone, and call kids niggers,
I never said that.
2015,
I never said that
you
word.
expect to
That's
get
a straight up lie, mister.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it happened last
You
time,
live
too.
3 blocks down?
I'll tell you what, whoa. I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not
okay?
arguing either.
So, if you want to defend
We'll say that
yourself,
for court.
I'm not, exactly. Your due process rights are across the street, Mr. Sell.
That's a straight up lie. Okay?
Well, then you can defend yourself in front of the magistrate.
Whatever you want to do. Then you're wrong.
Okay, because the first time that they were there, they were called Toby, they were called this, they were called that. Don't sit here in front of everybody and try and pretend you're innocent. We have to enforce the law.
I'm defending my property. That's what I'm
Really?
doing.
With a baseball bat.
Right, there's
And the
20
cop
of
tell
them.
you 3 times.
Hey,
Drop
hey.
the damn thing.
There's 20 of them.
Enough.
And I was on my
You want to
property.
go outside and talk about this so we can
Are
get
you
this away from
threatening me?
No, I want to talk to you outside instead of screaming.
What I'm done here. Okay?
Fine, you got it. Go ahead.
Then the first night this happened with that word,
This is the problem.
Not only did
This
they,
is the problem.
not only did they not chase those kids away. First of all, they should have said, this is private property, okay? You have permission to be here. And if they said yes,
They didn't see a posting there. They didn't know it was posted until the next
post it
day.
all over.
They said it was nighttime.
This is private property.
They didn't know
Nobody
it
owns
was
it,
posted.
okay?
They've seen the
It's
kids there.
private property. Somebody owns it.
Throughout the
Somebody
weeks.
gets hurt there, you're gonna sue Orchid. It's your job.
That's
it's your
correct.
job.
No, our job is not.
It's your
to do that.
department's job to protect
Our job is
your
not to do that.
I'm
Our job
talking now.
is to respond to complaints.
Hey,
Okay? Our job is not to police your individual property and throw people off of it.
Well, you're
Or anybody else's for that
That's a
matter.
private piece of property. It's private property, and everybody knows it.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Sell. Here's the name. Take it. You want to do this? You know this better than I do?
And then not only did they not chase them away, they
gotta
pulled the
excuse myself.
cruiser up, lit up the field with a cruiser car, and they're throwing the football to the kid. And they're talking about their workers' comp. Yeah, you aren't threatening anybody.
No, I'm just looking at you. I'm not threatening
You
you.
lit up the field with a cruiser car, then they're playing football, and
we already addressed this issue though. They're not down that field ever since then.
Oh, yes, they were.
They were.
I got pictures of it.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
They were down there the next night. I talked
They were
about.
down there last night.
Again.
Again. And I called, I didn't even call the police last night. They were down at the playground for some other reason. And the one kid's dad comes by screaming upset he's at the park. So how can you even deal with these people when you can't
So
even
you're
talk to
telling
the
me they were
parent?
on that field again last night?
Yes, they were.
I got
Yes,
pictures
they
of it.
were.
Yes, they were.
I got pictures of them. It's an ongoing thing.
And I was calling the police,
Anything
this is
about
what we get, they get argumentative with me. The guy's telling me to shut the hell up and go back in my house. And I'm a taxpaying citizen in this borough, and yeah, I am angry, and I'm gonna defend my property and my family. I'm afraid for my son to go outside and play. Every day, they're walking through my neighborhood, whether it be out front or in the back alley. And there's never just one of them, there's always at least 5 or 6 of them. The first night this happened, they were beating on my door, when I opened the door, there's 20 of them standing on my porch threatening me. So I just called the police, and this is what I got. I got told to shut the hell up and go back in my house. And they told me, they sat there, that officer sat there and told me that they can stand there till 11 o'clock at night, first at me all they want.
Right.
Okay, let me yell.
Sorry, I gotta get a little motion.
We got your point, we understand what you're saying. So it's something that we're gonna have to certainly, you know, you bring it to us, we have to take this in, we're gonna have to go back and talk to Rockman and the mayor, and it's gonna have to be discussed.
Just for the record, I never used that N-word last night. People that live 3 blocks down, they came up and told the cops that, and I never used that word, I got witnesses that live right across the street from there, I'm telling you.
No, he never said that.
Never said it
He
once.
never said that.
Last night? There's not, it's usually around, it's usually between like, dinner time and 10 minutes.
Show me on paper.
It's like, come on, man.
Show me on paper.
This is where I live. I don't be bothered, I mean, that's not my backyard yesterday. One day, cutting down trees and stuff, and,
Kids
you
should
know,
be
this is what I get every day.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to.
I appreciate your time, again, I apologize for raising my voice, but this is what I get every time we try to do something.
Chris?